concerned about Rayman.
And welcome everyone, this is Jeffrey Baller, and today we're going to be playing a game that apparently I didn't know anyone knew of. That didn't come out right. We're playing Rayman Arena, or Rayman M if you're in Europe. So for those of you who don't know what Rayman Arena or Rayman M is, let me say this right now. Rayman M stands for multiplayer. So right off the back, in Europe they know what they're doing with it, but everyone else, Rayman Arena, they don't know what it is. It's probably like a deathmatch or something. I don't know. Or essentially, maybe it's like half a deathmatch in a sense. So Rayman Arena, as you saw from the opening cutscene, is split into two different modes. We have the race mode, which is compiled of obstacle racing, where you just basically race your opponents around the track 3 times and make sure you're in first, so you win the prize, or the glory, or the envy of your friends. Or maybe slap in the face because that jerk guy. And you also have time attack, where you outrun your opponents by 6 seconds to eliminate them at different checkpoints scattered throughout the level. If the opponent doesn't get to the checkpoint by the time the 6 seconds runs out, they are gone and they are out of the game. We also have battle mode, which is compiled of total fight, which we knock out our opponents and finish with the maximum amount of points by using different energy-based weaponry. Some you can pick up by yourself, including like machine gun or like a sniper bee. And we also have freeze combat, which we run around the same maps that we explored in Total Fight, collecting very shiny lums and finishing with the maximum amount of points. In this mode, we gain access to the the freeze shot, I guess you'd call it, where we can freeze our opponents to make sure they don't get the lums and we get it faster. For the sake of this playthrough, we also have expedition modes, which are just basically bonus modes. Bonus modes that are bonus maps that can be unlocked by beating obstacle races, time attacks, so on and so forth. For the sake of the playthrough, I'm gonna be demonstrating only the Master League. The leagues in this game act as difficulties. We have beginner, which beginner, have the newbies figure out how to play the game and such. Pro, which is in a sense medium, which has you face up against 2 somewhat skilled AIs to test your mettle. And we also have Master, which is actually much more different than I originally thought it would be. So for the sake of the playthrough, I'm going to be doing a straight Master run, just because Master shows off all the levels that I need to show off in one nicely concise way. Now, being this is a multiplayer game, you gotta have all your characters. But sadly, Rayman doesn't have that many memorable characters as of yet. So they kinda have to make up some people, as you know, tradition with multiplayer games. So we have the memorable Rayman character, the star of the show. We have his best friend and blue frog looking guy, Glowbox. We have a pair of Tinsies who constantly wrestle over the crown during the course of the race. We have Captain Razorbeard, who really needs a shave and is most remembered from Rayman 2, The Great Escape. We also have Razorbeard's henchman sporting a very fancy yellow and orange striped leggings. We also have the multiplayer exclusive characters, Dark Globox, who looks like a split between the personification of Darp and Globox's punk ears. You also have a Spaniard henchman called Henchman 1000, sporting a very lovely paper hat. We also have Mrs. Razorbeard, who basically is Razorbeard's wife, and apparently looks like she's from the 80s. And we also have the stereotypical fairy character. You know, as Rayman's main characters is a fairy, they kind of had to shoehorn a smaller version of said fairy named Lily in this game in the form of Tilly. Now, for the sake of the playthrough, I'm going to be showing off all the characters, not exactly all the different costumes, as each one, including Rayman, but that needs to be unlocked, has a variety of costumes. Globox has like a strawberry, pajamas, Rayman costume, and Beetlejuice. So, many characters have very unique and different costumes. Some are just kind of bland in the sense, like Dark Globox just has like different colors. But Henchman has like every single costume is completely different, which is actually pretty neat. We have Henchman, who makes him look like cheese, that thing, and that thing. Kind of reminds me of a bull. This one's just basically different colors, not really that different. This one we got skins that kind of represent the fairies in like previous games, bondage suit, and a striped suit. So I'm gonna be showing off just a basic, I guess the basic design of each character. Starting off with Rayman. Now, the Master Challenges, like I said before, are completely different. Instead of just, basically running after, doing a basic race with 2 or 3 different people, we are racing against Dark Rayman. Rayman's evil counterpart, or seemingly evil counterpart. I don't know, maybe he's a pretty nice guy in life. We have to beat him in a marathon-style race, or battle, or whatever mode you're playing, with a little added difficulty added on. In this case, he's not only hard, but we had to beat him within 1 lap. So it's a very nice, concise way to show off all the levels, which are mirrored, I might add, and show you what this game's all about. So without further ado, let's begin.
Let's go take a look at the athletes warming up for one of the 4 competitions in the Grand Slam. The obstacle course. 3 laps around the track. Boosts, jumps, slides, land. Oh yeah, shortcuts. Doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you finish right. No, not my eyes.
So first level is the only one I can probably remember right now. First Ruins. Not gonna lie, it's called First Ruins. How convenient. Now, these races are going to go by really quick, as there's only 1 lap, and I'm quite experienced with the game, having to trek through every single mode in order to get Master Mode. As I don't believe I explained this before, but the only way to actually get the Master Mode for their respective game type, you have to beat both Beginner and Pro. That, and it doesn't sound, I say that, but it doesn't sound that bad, but it can be pretty bad, especially in battle. I'll complain about that more later, but I'm just saying right now, this game is definitely much more fun in race mode, especially with friends. Now, mechanics of the game, being I've kind of neglected to do so, are as such. We have the basic jump button, which allows Rayman or whatever character you're playing as to, jump. By pressing A again, or the jump button again, Rayman can hover for whatever set amount of time. You don't need to hold it, just tap it and he hovers. You also have access to a projectile weapon, which acts as, in a sense, a self-defense weapon against all the, level terrors here and there. But also a way to press different buttons and switches scattered throughout the level in the form of red buttons. We also have these little hook shot things, which by shooting your little purple ball at it, can have you, start swinging along like your Tarzan. Which is, in my eyes, kind of neat. Adds a bit of aerial variety in terms of level design. Not gonna lie, these levels, Very short. Showing off everything I need to do without any of the fuss. But now, I should probably explain like the very bread and butter of the racing game. The Y button. Or at least in my case, the GameCube case, the Y button. The Y button acts as just basically I guess the skill button, I guess I could call it. I can't think of another word for it. But basically, it acts as a speed booster, I guess you could call it. Depending on what action you're doing. If you're going for a speed boost, by pressing the Y button repeatedly, you're able to instantly gain like a lot more speed. It's indicated by the, what you call it? The smoke clouds scattering behind me. That can be used in conjunction with different, I guess. Well, they kind of mix it up here and there, especially in this case where you have to maneuver different speed boosters. Luckily, though, you don't have to hold up, or you don't have to hold the directional button every time you go off a speed booster. So you can just easily keep pressing Y, and you automatically go forward, allowing you to maneuver whatever obstacles the game throws at you. Actually, going through this quite fast. One thing I probably neglected to actually say is how the actual main, I guess, pro and beginner stages are kind of set up. Pro and beginner have their stages set up in sort of cups. And each cup is filled by 3 different rounds. At the end of each round, you are given a result screen. I guess, yeah, a little ceremony, award ceremony, where you stand atop a very wooden makeshift podium, the same kind of podium that Dark Rayman was standing on in the beginning of the game, or beginning of this little race marathon, and have all the little baby glow boxes cheer in victory over your victory, while everyone else cries beneath you. At those little award ceremonies, you can gain access to, depending on what you did, different costumes here and there. Oh dear, it's in front of me. Oh, it was. Different costumes here and there. Oh dear. Different characters, such as Dark Blowbox, what you call it, Mrs. Razorbeard, Tilly, so on and so forth, and different game modes. Like I said before, by beating beginner and pro in your respective game modes, you gain access to master. I'm pretty sure I may actually just shove all the races in one part, because the rate I'm going is much faster than I actually thought it would be going. Which actually, I like that. In front of you. Get here. The one thing I did actually kind of forget to say, actually, is the way what you call it? Can I get around that? No, I can't. Okay, I messed up. Gosh darn it, I messed up. No, 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 no. You're not beating me. The one thing I did neglect to say is how the, I guess, skill button is actually more used. Because it's not only used with the speed boosters, but every time you actually hit the ground after a jump, depending on if you're on a slide or whatever, can actually give you a nice little speed boost. As you can probably see, yeah. As you can see, like every time I hit the ground, you see like a nice little, I guess, the screen starts getting some kind of weird effect, and I have a yellow circle around me. That means I've kind of activated the speed boost. I do like the beach levels, I don't know why. It's probably all like the sliding, because the sliding in my eyes is pretty fun. Especially this level. Since everything's water related, not fireworks. Waterfalls here and there. You're gonna have like nice little wet landscapes to slide on. So it makes it very neat to... This level has a lot of very high up The thing I like about the Rayman levels is that there's no power-ups to collect. There's no like super secret super moves you can do by collecting whatever orbs or whatever. It's just basically how skilled you are at basic platforming and how fast you can do it. That's all this game is. And that's why I quite like racing mode. Battle mode, different story. Racing mode, I love it. Because it's just basically, if you win, the way you win is determined how good you are at the game. That's it. Nothing else. No other factors are applied. Unless your jerk friends, hitting you with a controller or whatever. But in single player mode, No one can hit you with a controller. So I kind of like that. It's actually a nice way to, I guess, in a sense, practice basic platforming skills. Because it helps you like speed run, I guess you could say. Because this whole game is just basically a 3D platforming speed running game. Half the game is that. Other half the game is mediocre. This half the game, bloody fun. I do like those since the game, this game kind of came out near, or not really near. Yeah, actually near the release of the last Rayman game, Rayman 2: The Great Escape. They reused like a few assets from it, such as different models here and there, and the actual some levels that they can kind of pull from. Like in later levels, we're gonna be seeing the pirate hideouts, different kind of force. In battle modes, in battle mode, you can fight in I believe it's called a fairy sanctuary and such. So it's kind of neat. They're not exactly making up levels, but they're still drawing from previous levels and kind of adapting them to a race, putting the environments in a kind of a race-suited style. Which is kind of fun, pretty neat. Get out of here. Dark Rayman's starting to get tough, actually. I never knew about the shortcut. Like, at all. Messed up. I done goofed. Funnily enough, I don't think I've seen actual, like, Dark Rayman use the smoke trails. Ah, messed up. Oh, I messed up. Oh, bollocks. I'm good. I can recover. I recover faster than him. I am speed. I am the personification of speed. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. You lose, Rayman. I win. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. So I believe we're actually inside the boat, coming to the end to like the pirate cup. The pirate themed cup, I guess. This one involves like a lot of trickery here and there. If I remember, the very beginning, just swing to your heart's delight. Oh dear me. And it's just, then you just get here, there's lightning everywhere. One neat little trick that you should remember when you play this game. If you ever get hit and you have like stars circling around you, press the skill button. It helps you get rid of stars much faster. And it appears to me, I'm apparently much better at maneuvering this place than Dark Rayman. Gotta remember though, gotta take a left. There you go. Don't wanna fall in the goopy goop. Goopy goop makes you go slow. Slow is bad. Speed is the key. Speed is the key. Now, I really wonder what the pirates are thinking, seeing two Raymen running through their ship. Because I'm pretty sure that's not enjoyable for them. At all. Get out of here. You can't catch up with me. I'm faster than anyone. And the goose, you keep falling inside the little muck. Muck is bad. You can't fall in muck. I messed up. Yeah, I messed up. I'm supposed to go the higher route. Unless he's like really stupid and falls down. And according to what he's doing right now, he's being that kind of stupid. Because I'm like outrunning him. Do not want to touch the barrels. Barrels make me glitch the game. I don't know why. Just touching the top of the barrels screws me over royally. It's quite bad because we're actually, even though this is one lap, we're going through the races at quite alarming rate. Very fast we're going through these. And Dark Rayman just barely finished there. Oh yeah, we're in the factory. The factory is the final area. Yeah. Because the different cups are sectioned like different things. I'm remembering now. Yeah, I'm remembering now. Cause I haven't played this game in like a while, so I have to like refresh my memory real quick. Since the cups are kind of in order of, I guess, the ruin levels, the beach levels, the how you say. Hey Rayman, how you doing? Oh, just having a casual wait. The section in beach levels. It's not fair. The beach levels, the ruin levels, the pirate levels, and the factory levels. The factory level is like the very last area in terms of racing. Oh no, he's ahead of me. He's like super duper ahead of me. He fell. He's a goose. Never mind. I'm probably taking the slow way, but I don't care. You can't get up here. Therefore, I am taking the fast. Well, never mind. I was. Whatever. I win. I didn't do nothing fancy or smancy or whatever. Just race to win. Race to win. Now each one has 3 rounds, so I think this one's gonna be the last race. Yep, this is. I think. Yeah, I think it's the last one. And in my eyes, it's actually quite complex in terms of design, in a sense. Get out of here, Dr. Rayman. Get out of here. Handle this MLG Pro Strat, son. Can't handle my Y button pressing. Making progress. Making excellent progress. Slide into victory. So smooth. As silk. Such silk. So smooth. Oh, one of these sections where you gotta press the button. Oh dear. Barely made it. Yeah. That lead I have on him. Amazing. Almost there. He's hot on my trail, but he's not getting close to me. He's getting close. Oh, guy's getting close. Oh, dear me. Okay, I'll just phase through the floor, I guess. That works perfectly fine. And there we go. That's the very final level in Obstacle Race Master League. And there we go. Rayman succeeds over his evil doppelganger, Dark Rayman, who apparently just falls apart. Oh god! Oh wow! He doubled. That's concerning. There's 2 dead Raymans on the floor down there. That must be a model mix-up. Whatever. So this has been the end of the Rayman Arena Master League Obstacle Course run. I guess I'll join you guys. I guess I'll see you guys next time when we take on the Rayman Arena Time Attack Master League run. Again, fighting Dark Rayman, but as a different character. So this has been the Effort Bowler, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.